Hey there, hope you're doing well. In today's video, I want to share what I believe to be hands down the simplest way that I know of right now to make your first affiliate sale or first sale as a product owner, right? And this is going to be predominantly with digital products, right? This method would work with physical products as well, but for those of you who've been around or if you're new here, you would want to know well, those of you who've been around, you would already know that I predominantly promote digital products, right? And that's something that I would encourage anyone getting started to do as well, for the simple fact that digital products, for one, have a much higher margin than physical products in general, right? It's just they're easier to deliver and all that type stuff, right? It's all digital, instant delivery, all that type stuff, okay? But primarily for the higher margins. Now, this method that I'm talking about is going to be using a platform called Threads, okay? If you've been around recently, you'll know that I've talked about Threads quite a bit, okay? And the reason why I believe it is the easiest, right, way right now for beginners to get started driving traffic, right, to sell their digital products is because of the fact that it instantly eliminates something that is a major hurdle for a lot of people getting started online, right? People want to make money online, but a lot of people just do not want to get on camera, or they don't even want to go through the trouble of creating videos to post on social media video, whether or not they're in the videos, right? Even if it's using stock footage, people just would rather not do that. In fact, people have even come around to making videos. The real issue is just not having to be on camera themselves, right? Whether it's their face or their voice, okay? Now, using Threads, which is like Instagram's version of X, or what was formerly Twitter, that instantly solves your problem of having to appear on camera or even having to create videos, period. Okay. Now, whatever product it is that you decide you want to sell, like whatever the niche is in, the process is pretty much the same. Okay. And you start out by picking out your product, or if you have your own product that you've created and you want to sell as the product owner or vendor, right? You're essentially going to have, you're going to have your Threads account, right? I suppose you would also have to have an Instagram account because they're essentially linked. But you create your even if I'm not sure whether you must have one to have the other, but I believe you have to have an Instagram account probably in order to have a Threads account. But they don't have to be linked, right? There's a setting where you can turn them on and off. But whatever the case may be, the main thing is to have that Threads account, right? And all you're doing is just basically posting content on a daily basis, right? Because this is organic traffic that we're seeking, right? And this content that you're posting is written content, right? And you want to make sure that you're posting content in the niche of the product that you are promoting, right? You want to post content that is going to help solve whatever problem that people who typically would buy that product would find useful, right? So let's just say, for example, if you're in the spirituality niche and all that, or manifestation and all that type of stuff, lots of, affirmations and manifestation quotes, right? All those type things, right? On a daily basis, those are things that you want to be posting because people in that niche, they love that type of stuff. Spirituality and claiming abundance and all that type of stuff, right? So that's one of that. As a matter of fact, that's actually one of the niches that I've been heavily involved in, right? And still am right now. Okay. But then another good one is typically, the wealth niche, making money online and all that type of stuff, and then the health niche as well. Okay, in the health niche, you could be posting a lot of really good information that helps people who want to cut down, lose weight, or people who want to bulk up, right? Or people who want to gain muscle, right? That's typically going to be your men, right? Losing weight and losing weight is universal. That goes around all over the place, whether it's men, women. They like all that. They're always going to be people who are interested in getting healthier and getting fitter and all that type of stuff. So but you just would be posting content every single day, right? And then also engaging with other people's content, right? That is one of the things that is huge and essential to helping you, to grow on your on a Threads account, right? You want to engage with other people's content because especially when you're new, you're not gonna have that many followers unless you had a lot of followers on Instagram who are set to automatically follow you when you open your Threads account. That's typically the way that works. But let's just assume that you're starting from scratch. All the content that you're posting initially is not going to be, I mean, it'll be visible, right? They'll share content and it can go viral too. That's a good thing, right? If you're posting something that's good, large following or no following, you can still get a lot of traction, get a lot of views, right? And then the question becomes, how do you actually promote? Well, as it stands right now on Threads, you are allowed to post your affiliate links in the posts, right? And then you can have you can have links to your website or your affiliate link in your bio and all that type of stuff, right? But I wouldn't recommend that you link directly to. I mean, you can do that. You can link directly to the affiliate product, right? Because we're talking here about the easiest way, right? The easiest way to make your first sale. That's all we're after right here. We're trying to get to that point where we can like completely dismantle your disbelief or any doubts that you may have that this affiliate marketing or digital marketing thing actually works, right? So that's this is like the basic simple way to just to knock out that first sale. Now in the long run there are more advanced things that I would highly recommend are essential to do. Instead of just linking directly to your affiliate link, I would suggest like maybe linking to a pre-sale page before going to your affiliate link, but then even better than that, linking to a page that collects leads first, right? Collects your leads before they get exposed to whatever affiliate product that you are promoting, all right? And how you would do that is essentially you would want to have some kind of freebie, something that you give away, or even it doesn't even have to be a freebie, right? You can use the product itself, the product that you're promoting as the incentive to get people to give you your affiliate link, right? Let's just say to get people to give you their email address. Let's just say that the product that you're promoting solves a particular problem, and and you're posting all this content about that's helpful to people in that niche, right? And then you tell them that, oh, there is a solution to whatever problem it is or whatever they're looking to try to do or fix. And behind you obviously you would be not obviously, but you would be presenting your product that you have as the solution. And in order for them to get access to that product, you can ask them to, if they're really interested and they want it, they want to know what it is, you can ask them to enter their email first, right? Enter their email address, provide their name and email in exchange for getting for getting access to that product, right? They would do that, and then you deliver the product, whereby now they see it, and if they want it, they're gonna have to purchase it. But even if they don't purchase it, you have them on your email list where you can still reach out to them on however many times you want to, right? Whether it's once a day, twice a day, or once every other day, and all that type of stuff, right? So I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, just but the thing is the consistency, right? You have to be consistently posting every single day on Threads to gain the traction that you need. Start gathering followers and all that and all that type of stuff. As I've said a million times in this video, I need to stop doing that. But like you say, I do this stuff off the cuff, right? I'm not scripted. This is just me being me and telling like I'm talking to a friend here, explaining to a friend. That's how I am on this channel. Nothing big or fancy. But anyway, I digress. That is, that's essentially it. But you would be doing that without having to post any videos, without having to create any videos. It's just written content, written text, right? And it's short, okay? Like, it's short. We're not talking about long paragraphs or anything like that. This is like just simple, short little phrases. As a matter of fact, Instagram even limits the number of characters that you can put, number of words or characters you can put in any given thread or any given post, right? But anyway, that is just basically the gist of it in a nutshell. If you like some actual, details and a precise guide that will show you how to do everything step by step so you're not guessing, right? I would highly encourage you to check out the first link in the description below this video. It'll give you access to the exact same training that I have taken to help speed up my speed up my growth basically on Threads, right? And learning using the platform to monetize it and all that type stuff. So I'd highly encourage it. It's pretty good content, gives you the right strategy to get going without guessing, and showing you how the kind of things that you need to do, the kind of activities you need to be implementing in order to grow a following and then monetize that following. All right, but again, don't be turned off by the fact that you have to grow a following, right? Because you don't necessarily have to. There are people getting sales within the first 5 days of getting started. So it just obviously so many different things play into that, the factors, right? Well, how good of a product you have, how well it converts, and all that type of stuff. But anyway, if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, put them in the comment section below. I'll be sure to respond. And again, if you want to learn how to go about, learn this, the Threads platform, which I believe right now to be the easiest way to, or the simplest way to make your first sale, I'd highly encourage you to check out that first link in the description below. All right. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Ciao.